So this is day 1 of me taking my meds. I haven't been on my meds for a long time. Since 2012, I think, is when I came off of them. I think. Because I got pregnant with Keegan in 2013. And I wasn't on my meds then. I came off in 2012 when I found out I was pregnant with my 3rd baby, which I miscarried. And I went off of my meds against the doctor's wishes and against them so hard that they literally refused to help me come off of my meds because they said that the benefits of me being on my meds outweighed me being off of them and the harm that it would do to my unborn child, which I miscarried. So I didn't go back on my meds, and it was really hard coming off of them. I had really bad side effects. Like, I was shaking really bad. I physically couldn't focus or concentrate. Like, I tried to walk from my house to my brother's house, and I physically got maybe a block away from my house and like a few blocks away from his house, and I couldn't cross the street. I was scared to cross the road because I couldn't focus well enough to pay attention if cars were coming. That's how bad the withdrawal was. But I was trying to come off of them so I didn't affect the baby, which I ended up losing. And then I carried that baby for a little bit, but then 6 months later, after I lost it, like Christmas, I think it was Christmas Day, I had to have a DNC to lose that baby that had already died. They took the rest of it out. 6 months later, I found out I was pregnant with Keegan, my precious little baby that saved me because I was so depressed and I was so sad. And I was having a really bad time with my depression and everything. But I am now back on my meds. Today, like I said, is day 1. And I don't really know that I feel anything yet. I'm on a low dose. I do have the dry mouth. I feel like, my tongue is just like dry. I don't know. I don't really feel too much of the effects yet. I don't want to say, oh yeah, I feel this and this and this, because part of me is just like, I'm not sure, because I just took it a couple hours ago, so it's hard to say for how quickly it's affecting me. I'm always tired, so I can't say that it's from the meds. I'm always lethargic and don't want to do anything, so I can't say that's from the meds, because that can be a side effect of it. And I can't say it has or hasn't affected my eating because I ate before I took it. So I did eat. But we'll see how I do throughout the day, like if I eat or if I just because it can affect your eating. I'm just doing an update. I kind of want to do a video and kind of, even if it's not for anybody else, but for myself, know where I was when I started and see where I'm at so many months or whatever down the road. I'm hoping that it gives me more energy. I'm hoping that it makes me less agitated. I'm hoping that it helps with my weight gain that I've had, because I have never been this large and never had an issue with just, oh look, you just gained 20 pounds. Like, I went from being, down 20 pounds to being up the 20 pounds. So, that's hard. That's hard to do. Especially when you're like, I'm not pregnant. I didn't gain this weight from being pregnant. No, I had lost some from being sick this time last year. I lost 20 pounds. And now I'm back up that 20 pounds. but I don't have motivation to do anything. So, I mean, part of it could be because of that, but I don't know, eat a bunch of junk, whether I'm hungry or not, and I don't do nothing. So, I'm really hoping my meds help me and make me feel like a better me. And like when I think of who I am, I'm active. I like to go for walks. I like to go for runs. I like to go for bike rides. I didn't do very much of that lately for the last few years. But it's been getting harder not being on my meds. And I'm just kind of to the point where I'm ready to be on them. I've stayed off of them because I had kids. And I had Keegan back in 2013. And I didn't go back on them after him because I nursed and I pumped, and I also knew that I was gonna want to have another baby. I knew that before we even left the NICU. He was in the NICU for just over 6 weeks because he was born at 31 weeks and 3 days, so he was like 9 weeks early. So he spent a little over 6 weeks of his first part of his life in the NICU. But I knew right away. I was like, I want another baby. So it was a blessing in disguise that he came early because we were going to have my tubes tied. But we didn't because he came early, and it was against their policy to do that. So I went from having him in pumping to knowing I wanted another one to having Logan back in 2016, August of 2016. And when I had him, I nursed him from the minute he was born, pretty much, after his cesarean section, to today. He nursed first thing, through the morning hours. And now I'm on my meds. What you doing? Talking to myself. So I am now back on my meds. It's been a long time. It's, I think, been since 2012 since I've been on them. So this is 2019. It's been like 7 years, and it's been a hard 7 years because I have mental health issues, and I struggle with anxiety, I struggle with depression, I struggle with sleep, and I get agitated easily, and I'm very sensitive, so when things upset me, they upset me.
Booby?
Nope, can't have any booby. I already took my meds. Remember? I took my meds. You can't have no more booby.
I'm gonna hold it.
Yeah. This is going to be really hard for him not having the booby time because he's had it for so long. He's had it for 3 years and about 3.5 months. So he's not super excited about not having his booby. But
I'm gonna hold it.
No, you can't. You can't have any.
I'm gonna hold it.
You can't drink it. No drinking booby.
Why?
Because I already took my medicine. Remember, I took my meds. I told you I was taking my meds today.
You hold it.
Cover up so you're not cold. So anyways,
Mommy.
it's just kind of like a little video for me
It's hot
to...
for me.
I know, but you can't have boo-boo. You can have Baba. I have frozen breast milk.
No, I want to play with this baby.
You can't drink this booby milk because it's got my medicine in it now. It can make you sick. It's not good for you to have. He's not liking that.
Baby.
So, anyways, this is just kind of like a life update.
Strawberry milk. I want my strawberry
You
milk.
want strawberry milk?
Yeah.
I don't know what strawberry milk is.
Mom, this is my poison one.
Okay. So, anyways, I'm going to wrap this up. Sorry, it's kind of like spacey or whatever. I don't know. but it's just kind of something for me to look at, and I guess if other people watch it, they watch it. But it's first day on my antidepressants, anxiety meds, and I am going to be taking a sleep aid tonight as well to see how that works. It's not the sleep aid I was on in the past, so I'm a skeptic. I don't know if it's going to work very well or not, just because I haven't had good luck with the other sleep aids that I had tried in the past. So we'll see if this one works as well as the one I am used to have taken in the past that worked. I know you're cold. So I'm going to wrap this up and say I'll check back in. But this is day 1. And I'm hoping that, over time that I feel like, hi guys, I'm having such a good day today. Like, I'm happy, I'm excited, and I'm motivated, and I'm not tired all the time, and I accomplished my daily stuff that I needed to do besides the stuff that I did because I physically just had to, or it would be an issue with life. Like, I take my son to school, I do that, I feed my kids, I let the dogs out sometimes. But as far as keeping up with household stuff, I'm not the greatest at it because I just don't have the motivation or desire or drive to do it. I'm just like,
I want my toad booby milk.
Oh no.
This is my toad booby milk.
So, be nice.
This is my toad booby milk.
Okay, so I'm gonna get off of here.
Mommy, Mom,
Update 1
Mom,
of many to come.
Mommy. Mom.
And there's that little guy.
Mommy, Mom.
Yes. And he's ornery. So,
Mom.
until the next update, see you later, guys.